Day 8 of the Minimalist Challenge. I have 21 things here that I'm getting rid of. Right when I think I've run out of stuff to give, I find a bunch of stuff. Like this, for example, is my high school cap and gown. All kinds of stuff. Ooh, I can give Matt's wallet away, too.
I don't think so. Hard to give up stuff you like. I think I'll donate it to work. There's a kid that I think might like it.
Well done.
Hello and welcome to day 8, or February 8th, to those that need a date. I have 8 items here. It looks like junk, because it kind of is, but we brought it to Colorado anyways. So this is the day of hats. Hat number 1. The Starbucks hat I got when I worked for the Starbucks inside UNT, North Texas. Did not stay there long because I ended up taking on a job at a main store. Another hat, a hat that was given to me as just memorabilia from, I think, an event or something when I taught here for a short time. The graduation hat from UNT that I actually got, and actually got to go to back when the world was normal. A pipe cleaning flower, I think that Tilly made at one point. Slippers, unfortunately, that do not fit. They're very nice, very soft. I'm sure someone else will enjoy them. Yo-yo. That lights up. I'm going to take it to work and see if a kid wants it. If they don't want it, I'll have it. But it's not for me. And last but not least, 1 cards.
They're braille.
Are they?
Uh-huh.
Oh. So this will be something cool for people to see. Well, you might not be able to see. These are really old. So in the top corner of these cards, right here, you might be able to see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
It has the braille etching, or I don't know how you want to verbiage that.
It has braille.
It's braille.
Does it tell you what color it is too?
It does. So these bumps right here.
Uh-huh.
That's an R for red.
Okay.
And the bumps over here are the numbers.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a little bit harder to find someone that these will actually benefit, but I'm sure someone will enjoy them. And that is all I have for today. In a really big clip, which I'm not counting because...
It's holding the cards.
I think that's it, everyone. So have a great night, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey y'all, happy 9th day of the Minimalist Challenge. We are going to be getting rid of 9 things today. So first up is a really difficult to fly military style helicopter. I don't have the controller, don't have a weight. I don't know what happened to it, but it's just something cool that used to sit on my desk, and I'm finally going to get rid of it. It just doesn't have a place, and hoping someone else can enjoy it on their desk. Next up is a car that I think I might have procured from a previous job. I don't really know how things make it to my pockets, but they somehow made it into the box, so I'm going to do away with it. Next up is this lovely marble that probably goes with a game, but I might be getting rid of that game anyways. Lastly, some old clothes. An old shirt from a previous job that I just do not have use for. I don't know. This is a cap from one of my graduations, but I don't know if it's from my high school graduation or my North Texas graduation, because both schools had this like forest green color. So I don't wear it anymore. I don't plan on graduating from a college that has green colors, and maybe someone else can utilize it. Here I just have some old notes written on the back of a old, it's the order paper you use as a server for diners. Back in the day when I worked as a server, this is what I used, and I just stole a lot of these pads of paper and did what I needed to do with them. Lastly, it's just some old paperwork that I don't need anymore that will go to recycling. Alright, y'all, you have a wonderful night, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
So for me, for the 9th day, I kind of get to skate by today. I have 20 items I'm supposed to get rid of. So those boxes right there are what I'm getting rid of. They're all empty. These are the last of the boxes that we have from our unpacking, and someone's supposed to come get them tomorrow. So that's exciting. Alright, day 10 of the challenge. I'm getting rid of 19 things. Here is my old thingy, yearbook from Christ for the Nations. I'm not actually in it, so I'm going to recycle that. An old lighter that I've kept forever for some reason. I don't know why. This little thingy.
Yours?
Huh?
This little light of
Yeah,
yours?
this little light of mine. More cross stitch stuff, some coloring books. I have a surplus of, so I'm going to share. Some hair ties and a bunch of clothes. I'm not going to show you all those individually. And that's my stash for today. Wish me luck for tomorrow. I feel like I'm running out of things to give away.
Hello everyone and welcome to February 10th 10 item giveaway. So for today we have a very, very old cell phone. The days before the smartphone were the Palm Pilot. This was the flagship phone of the time. I would say probably 2001, 2002, back when keyboards were becoming more of a thing. Anyways, I digress. Not a very exciting day. I have a lot of just random papers that have just been collecting dust or just I've kept for no reason. So another thing I have are a bunch of business cards.
Oh, I thought it said Bob Ross.
No, it's not. It kind of looks like Bob Ross's signature. So I had a habit of collecting these business cards because I have a fetish for sunglasses, and typically what they do is they'll give you your business card and then they'll write the specific model and the type and all that stuff.
The kind that you like?
The kind that I like, and I just never got around to actually buying them, so I'm getting rid of them. This, I do not know, just a piece of plastic that has just made its way to Colorado. Random receipts that I have kept for whatever reason, probably because
Hy-Vee!
yeah, probably why I kept it, because Hy-Vee is kind of unusual. I used to have a habit of keeping these like pieces of these boarding passes just because I like to document our travels, but because
It's upside down.
oh, sorry. So I used to collect these because I wanted to document our travels, but because we're doing these videos now, and that we have our awesome scrapbooks for every year, I don't need to do that. Here I have an old medical card that you don't need to see. More just stuff from prior jobs, coupons for things that don't mean a lot to me anymore. This will probably be the only thing that we actually gift. It's just a bunch of erasers for mechanical pencils. And finally, a Yard House, not pendant, but it's the metaling they used to put on the hats for the chefs that work there. My dad used to work there for a time, and he used to come home with these awesome metal-plated hats. I, unfortunately, have lost the hats, and they've just been destroyed over time. They just lost their backing. But I have one that I like to keep, but this one I'm going to get rid of just because I have no reason to keep it anymore. So that is what I have for today, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful evening. See you tomorrow. Welcome to days 11, 12, 13, and 14. The end of the week was a little crazy, so we didn't get a chance to do it on the daily, so we're doing it all from the 11th to now. So I'm not going to do the math of how many items that is, but it's a lot. So to start, 11 items. Some paperwork that I do no longer need that I've just been holding on to. These are kind of cool. We got these on our cruise in 2017 when the big eclipse was happening, and they were doing a viewing over the water. Of course, we were on the ocean, but they didn't want people just staring up into this eclipse, so they gave out these glasses. So if you can see, that actually gives you the date.
There it is.
Yeah. That's kind of cool, but I don't need 3D glasses, and it's just taking up space. This, once again, this is another business card that I've collected over the years. More cruise stuff, just pamphlets. Got some paperwork. Business cards. These I thought were kind of funny that I found. Old Scantrons back when you went to college in person. So I'm sure someone will find these handy. Some papers and more school supplies. Day 12. Old games, old clothes. I have some more office stuff, old cell phone case.
A fuzzy ball.
Fuzzy ball that Talia likes to give me on my birthday. A bunch of random books and things from when I was in my undergrad that I no longer need for UNT. Hat. Another crappy Rubik's Cube. That doesn't hurt. A scientific calculator that someone probably will find more use of than I will. And a towel older than dirt.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I've had this towel for probably 20 years. Alright, lastly, so that was 13 items.
Yeah,
We're on to 13 items and
I think I missed that. Can you do it again?
trying to hit myself in the face with Jesus. So here I have old Starbucks aprons I'm probably going to use for work. Don't ask. A necklace. More office stuff. More junk from my conference. Promotional stuff. Bunch of papers and office stuff. Pin. Some old prompts from a presentation I had, so I'm probably going to recycle that. Stickers.
Ooh.
Yeah, Apple stickers.
Oh, never mind.
When you get them with every purchase of any Apple product ever.
Never mind.
A highlighter and some batteries. And for the 14th is a deck of beautiful flower pictures that my mother took many, many years ago. Short and sweet. My mom's side of the family, they produce flowers for as a business, but they also produce for the Rose Bowl parade. So whenever my mom would go and visit them, she would take lots and lots of pictures. And for example, like here, it looks great, but just taking up space. And albums
You have a lot of them.
I have a lot of them. I have a lot of duplicates, and I don't need these. They're nice to have, but I'm sure that some sweet old lady will probably love to put these in her house. And that is all for now. The 14th, we are up to date, guys. I do not know if I will be finishing the challenge because I don't have a lot of stuff, but I don't want to cheat the system in saying that I'm going to just like do this and do that. But we're going to try and finish it off and see where we go. So until next time, guys. See ya. Alright, so Talia has something to tell you guys.
I don't really want to tell y'all, but it's not really a bad thing. I don't have enough stuff to complete the challenge.
So with that being said, I'm going to try and continue to pursue and finish out as much of the month as I can, but
He has more stuff than me.
to preface
That's
this...
what that means.
Yeah, I do, but I have more stuff to give, though. But to preface this, we purged our house before moving out of Florida, so we didn't have as much stuff to take with us. So had we started this challenge in, like, June or July,
of last year, I would have finished it.
Yeah, we would have been fine. Like we'd already kind of done this challenge informally, but she wanted to see what she could get rid of because we did have stuff that we didn't need and that we just don't use anymore. We just didn't want to come to terms with the fact that we had more stuff than we wanted to admit to.
So I feel like I've dug deep, and I do have a couple more things that I do want to give away, and I'll show you guys that later, probably next week or week after, depending when I decide to give it. However, it will be before the end of the month. I am giving away our tabletop because we don't have the legs to it. We debated whether to keep it or not. We don't really have a use for it, and we bought a new table today, so without the chairs. So we're keeping the chairs that we have, getting rid of the table top, and I have just a few other things that I can give. I've given away as much clothes as I can without going naked, and I don't own a lot of shoes. The only thing I haven't opened yet are my boxes of books, and I feel like I purged them hardcore before we left.
Yeah, you did. Well, you got an influx of books before moving.
Yeah.
And then if we had gotten that box of books, we probably would have been able to complete the challenge a lot easier than doing it now. But she'll go through her books, but I don't think there's a whole lot in there for her to get rid of just because she went through a lot of them because books are heavy and moving them is not.
I had to pick my favorites, and I still did get rid of some books, believe it or not.
You got rid of like 20 books or something like that.
I did.
Some large number of books, but
I gave them to a little free library.
so we wanted just kind of to tell you guys that if you don't see any more videos from Talia, it's not because she just quit and just ran off the bandwagon, but she just doesn't have a lot of stuff, and nor do I. I'm gonna have to kind of dig a little bit deeper to kind of find some things that I don't really use anymore. But we wanted to be at least transparent with you guys and saying that like we tried our best. Like when we do our house tour, you'll see that we don't have a lot of like knickknacks and things like that. The ones that we do mean a lot to me, and the ones that we
Gave away.
the ones that we gave away are just not as
Valuable.
yeah. So we're already following sort of this minimalist lifestyle, but at the same time too, we wanted to kind of just refine it. We'll probably do this in like 6 months to a year, just because you accumulate things, but at the same time too, yeah,
you accumulate things, but I feel like when you have the minimalist mindset, that the things you do accumulate mean something more to you.
And that's the goal, is that I don't want to finish the challenge for the sake of finishing the challenge.
By getting rid of things that you like or love.
Because that's not the goal. The things that I do have, I either use or use occasionally enough to justify keeping, or they bring me enough joy and happiness to be able to keep them. But
so you keeping me?
Yeah, you're a good cooker.
Thank you.
Yeah. She gets to stay. So
do you.
On that note, we will say good night, and we apologize again for getting so what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. What are you saying sorry for? You only say sorry if you do something wrong.
Well, I feel like I wasn't following the rules and doing something daily, so I got rid of all the things that I need to get rid of, but
yeah, sorry for falling off the daily thing.
But we're back at it, and hopefully tomorrow we can get.
You're back at it.
I'm back at it.
I'm still looking, by the way. I am still looking, but I don't know that I'll come up with enough things to actually finish the challenge. I did the math. I would have to come up with 41 or 71 things to finish the challenge, and I do not own that much stuff.
One byproduct of doing this challenge and just kind of purging our house and giving things away is that I feel like that Talia has inspired a few people, friends, and people that she doesn't even know to start this process of just kind of cleansing your house, spring cleaning.
Declutter.
Yeah, declutter, just finding things that are meaningful to you. So if that's the end goal, not even the end goal, but if that's just something that comes from it,
that comes out of it, then it's totally worth it.
Yeah, even if we don't finish the challenge, but we are able to inspire someone else to do this. Like I think she had a friend that was able to give away.
And like 3 friends.
That gave a lot of things away, which is good.
Good job, Desiree.
Anyways, we'll end it here. I'm rambling. Good night, stay safe, and have a wonderful Valentine's Day.